Sure, that was a great win. That was a really hard-fought game. I mean, I knew Oshkosh was going to be a physical game. They're really well coached, and that was kind of the game I thought we were going to get. I knew they'd shoot some threes, so it was kind of, can we guard their guards at the three-point line? And so I thought that's kind of what the game was, and so it was to be expected.
They ended up shooting 9 of 28 from three. How do you feel defensive effort, especially getting out those shooters because they had so many guys on the floor who could obviously?
We really did a good job, I thought. You know, I thought we kind of warmed down a little bit. I think their guards got a little tired, but we switched out a lot of stuff, and we switched out with our four-man too, and that's not something we do a lot, and so we did a good job of keeping track of them and really staying connected to them, and that was part of the game plan. I was really happy with that.
It seemed like there was a big emphasis in the second half. First half, they seemed to really defend you guys well on the inside, struggle to get the ball inside. Is there a big emphasis at the halftime? You know, it seemed like you guys were aggressive in getting to the basket in the second half.
We were, you know, we made a couple adjustments. I give Coach Campbell a lot of credit. He really was talking about our post just getting higher up the lane and giving us some more of the baseline to work with. You know, they're a packed team, so they're going to give you middle drive, but they're trying to stop your baseline drive. And by putting our posts up a little bit, and it gave us some room to get some baseline work, and I felt like that helped us get the basket a little bit more.
Turnovers were an issue in the first half, 11 of them, but then you didn't have any in the second half.
Yeah.
What was the magic speech there?
Great speech. Quit throwing it to the other team, and hold on to it. You know, part of that, we had about 3 illegal screens in there. I think that kind of tainted it a little bit, but we were driving middle, and they were really collapsing on us, and we weren't finishing off. But the guys did a great job of making the adjustment and hold on to it.
For Peyton, you had 6 of your first 7 shots that includes free throws. Just talk about how that may have given, like, what kind of confidence that gave you to just see some shots fall.
It was nice. It was very nice to see a shot fall. We've talked about the second half of conference. We all been struggling a little bit, and we did some workouts this week, and just the repetitions, I guess, helped. But I was very happy to see the ball go in the hoop. Makes things a lot easier. Makes basketball easier when the ball goes in the hoop once in a while. So.
For Will, clutch shot. You didn't have a bucket until that very end, up by 2. Shot clock winding down, and you bury a jump shot on the baseline as the shot clock's about to go out. How did that feel for you? I mean, delivering right when your team needs you the most.
It definitely felt good. Like you said, not a lot of my shots been going in throughout the game, but you got to be ready at all times. And I just thank the coaches that they do a lot of workouts with our jump shots, inside, outside, so just prepare at any time.
Similar question for you, Bryant. 2 of 7, and then the big 3, and that really put you guys up there in the last couple of minutes, just overall.
Yeah, you know, we put in a lot of shots this week. We put in a lot of repetition to it, so that had a lot to do with it. And just shooting it with confidence. You know, my shots felt fine. It just hasn't fell the way I wanted it to for the past couple of weeks. So just stepping in with it in confidence and entrusting my coaches and having them have the confidence in me too as well helps out a lot. So just let it fly, you know. Finally got another one to go down at a good time.
Normally we would say getting out of the CCIW play and then playing the Wyatt champ is not necessarily a recipe for an easier time of it, but it sounds like the magic this week was just getting shots up in practice.
I tell you, you know, it's such a fine line, you know, at this time of year. You're trying to keep a team fresh and not run them into the ground and try to keep an older, experienced group just ready to go. And I felt like for about a couple weeks, my goal was to keep the team fresh, and I felt like we just kind of lost our edge shooting the ball. And, you know, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So we just decided we'd get in the gym, and I said, you know, you might only have a week left of your college career, but you might as well go down firing. And so I give the guys credit. They worked hard. We did some extra workouts, and we got a lot of shots up this week, and I felt like it helped a little bit.
For anybody out there, was it kind of refreshing almost just to see somebody new this time around after the brutal schedule of the CCIW, and then you see Augustana and North Central 4 times in your last 5 games? Was it nice to finally see somebody different?
Absolutely. It's just the scouting in the CCIW is just a lot. By the second time around, everyone knows what you're doing. they know the calls, and they know where you're going about as good as where you're knowing where you're going to go. So to play a team that doesn't exactly know all of our calls, they might know our offense, and they've scouted it, but until they play it, we might get some easy buckets on it. So yes, to answer that question, it's very refreshing.
Will, the free throw line, 6 of 8 today, very solid, and something that I do believe has been really improving for you so far this season. Talk a little bit about your confidence in the free throw line.
My confidence hasn't been shaken at the free throw line. Even though I started off the season on the bad foot, I just put in a little extra time in the gym, just working on my form, working with the coaches and everything like that, and just stepping up to the line and thinking I'm gonna make everyone out shoot. So that's what it pretty much comes down to, is confidence.
Speaking of free throws, you guys shot 40 of them, and they shot 6. Coach, getting in inside, big deal, especially in the second half.
Sure, that was a big discrepancy. I don't know what Oshkosh would say about that, but, I felt like we really made a point of getting it in the lane and really driving it. And, and they're a three-point shooting team, so I think that was to be expected. They were going to shoot 20-some threes. But, we still haven't really, we've improved and shot the ball a little bit better tonight, but we still shot 39%. We're still not really clicking, but we offensive rebound really well, and our guys are really physical and taking it to the basket. And I think if we can make free throws, we can find ways to score.